Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 2. We have nothing in particular that we need to be doing right now, which is a nice position to be in. We're kind of open to possibilities and opportunities that come towards us. We have no time limits on anything, so we can just go out and explore. Now, apparently, let's go this way first. Apparently this guy has some new things that he can sell us. We should also sell these things that are on the ground. It's just a lot of busy work a lot of the time to sell a lot of those, and it doesn't make you so much that it feels worth it, but we'll sell them given that he's standing right next to him. But the reason I tend to not carry them around is I don't want to do like the inventory management required to carry, large amounts of throwing daggers back. But, maybe if we get more inventory space, I'll feel different. Right. Let's sell those. See, that makes us 195. Yeah, that's okay, but we're sitting at 30,000 right now. Sure, it'll add up over the course of the game, but in the moment, I'm not feeling sold on that. Those do sell for 600 though, so darts and things that are special, we should definitely look at. Right, now we've done that. I just want to check, what do you have that's new? Because apparently there's new things now that we've done this quest. Blade of Roses. What is the blade? Oh, wait, let's reset this. I want to go in here. Right, Blade of Roses. This blade possesses an unearthly splendor, and it's likely that soon the goddess of beauty and passion had a hand in its creation. The effect it has on the wielder is immediate, and more than once in its history has this sword been the secret behind a lackluster soldier's suddenly elevation at court. So effectively, it's a +3 weapon that has an extra little bit of charisma on it. Which is okay, although charisma, as far as I'm aware, is not a stat that's incredibly useful. Let's take that one away. As in, it doesn't really seem to come up that much as something that you need to have unless it's the person directly speaking in conversation. I don't know if anything else scales off charisma. I'm sure some class must do, but anyway, and that's a longsword. The reason I went back in there is I was like, ooh, maybe it's like a katana because it looks similar, but no, that is not the case. What else do we have in here? We have Mauler's Arm. Jurg the Mauler was proud chieftain of a Northern tribe, but feared he would be the last of his family to lead. His son, Cullen, was sickly and clearly couldn't meet the traditional requirements of strength for a chieftain. Jurg knew that wise leadership took more than brawn, however, so he bargained to enchant his mace such that it would cover Cullen's weakness. Who Jurg made the deal with is unknown, but the cost was apparently high. Cullen came to rule soon after. So there's a +2 mace that sets your strength to 18. I want to have a look at your strength. So your strength is already 18. Your strength is above 18. So that would not make sense for us to get because you're a mace user currently. So it's a cool mace, but no, it wouldn't make sense. Effectively, it's a +2 mace that makes your strength go down. The Sleeper. This belonged to Sitalk, an uncharacteristically evil elf known as the Slaver of the Sword Coast. Until his sudden death several years ago, Sitalk commanded a large force of human, dwarven, and gnomish brigands, using the Sleeper to keep them in line. He has a chance to incapacitate any human, dwarf, gnome, or halfling by inducing deep slumber, though elves are conveniently immune. So, combat abilities. Any human or demi-human excluding elves hit by the Sleeper must save versus poison with a +4 bonus or fall asleep for 3 rounds. Okay, and that's a Flail Morningstar. How do you feel about Flail Morningstars? You don't feel that good about them. Okay, and again, it's only him who's going to use any of these, so that's fine. Speak to you again. Right, so that's cool. These are cool things, they're just things that we don't necessarily need right now. The Army Scythe. Light crossbow of speed. The Army Scythe, a short-lived outpost of humans in the frozen forest, unearthed this weapon and many others from the ruins of an ancient settlement deep within that cold land. Never knowing the names of their extinct benefactors, the colonists used these tools to carve a large territory for themselves, though in the end it was for naught. Crushed by a superior number of hobgoblins, these unfortunate souls have joined the ancients in their anonymity. So it's a +1 crossbow, but it gives you an extra attack per round, which, given it doesn't say that it doesn't do it, I guess would stack with haste to give you 2 extra attacks per round? That's pretty cool, yeah. That definitely gets maybe on our list of things to do. Sling of Seeking. Unlike most other slings, the Sling of Seeking does not require ammunition of any kind. When no bullets are equipped, the sling fires magical ammunition in the form of +1 bullets, making it an ideal weapon to use against magically protected foes. It can also fire normal ammunition. Blah de blah de blah, this is all there. The missiles receive +2 to hit, including the bonus listed below, and deal a total of 1d4 +2 missile damage. That's kind of interesting. It would allow us to get rid of any bullets that are lower than, or +1 or lower, which would save us lots of inventory space. Like, that one gets some benefits by, like, saving space. Ooh, Stonefire. The Stonefires were an old lineage of dwarves, and the eldest male of the line carried this axe, an heirloom of utmost importance. Unfortunately, they were decimated in 1150 DR, falling in a mere 2 years to a mysterious plague. Ulgan, keeper of the axe, fled in hopes of escaping the inevitable, but he died several weeks later. His body was found in a Cloakwood forest, but the axe was missing. He has a +3 axe that does some fire damage. That's really nice, yeah. We have an axe that we're thinking about using. Maybe that's something to go for. Gulen Rockfire, Slayer of the Undead, crafted this powerful throwing axe expressly for reinforcing his claim to his namesake. Blessed by a cross-section of gods, this weapon does phenomenal damage against creatures unwisely rebelling against their deceased status, and can potentially destroy them in a single blow. Obviously, Gulen no longer carries Azure Edge. It is rumoured that he died fighting a powerful vampire years ago, only to rise as one himself. This may have softened his stance regarding the undead, at the very least, prompting a change of name. Okay, so, returns to the wielder's hand when thrown. Undead must save versus death at -4 or be utterly destroyed. Okay, but I mean, like, if that's every time it hits, that could be pretty good. Okay, and it does, like, insane damage against undead to start with. Okay, that's an intriguing one. Not usable by a large section of people. Yeah, okay. Interesting. So, those are both interesting ones. I don't know if we want them right now, but they're definitely interesting. I'll buy all your potions of healing, don't you worry about that. And then a bunch of spells. Sword of Flame. I think we sold him the Sword of Flame? Okay. Maybe. Anyway, it's a +1 sword. Yeah, I think we sold him that one. So what do we want here? We don't need to buy everything, right? Like, these are good, and this is definitely really good if we're fighting undead, but we don't have a throwing axe user currently. We could make a throwing axe user, but we don't have one, so therefore we'll leave it. I'm going to buy the Sling of Seeking, because that in of itself has value, because it means we can get rid of a ton of bullets that we don't need. I might buy the Army Scythe as well. Yeah, I think we'll buy both of them. Those seem pretty good currently for us. We may be back for more. Let's do that. Okay, yes, that's fine. So this means that I can replace your sling. I don't think he might buy the sling. We'll give that to Hexat. Hexat can now use that crossbow. Cool. That means we can sell the light crossbow +1. Cool. Also means that we can get rid of all these bullets. I saw that you wouldn't pay any money for them, so let's just move them out of the way. Yeah, so all those bullets can be sold. And the bullet +1 can also be removed. So bullets +2 can stay in the inventory, but the rest of this can now go, because we no longer need any of those if you're using bullets. Not that he does very often, but you know, it clears out a lot of space in your inventory when you just don't have them there. Okay, I thought we had the Warhammer. What happened to that? Did I sell? Oh, I put it in the bag of holding, of course. Mind like a sieve. Right, hello. Right, so now I can sell you... Yeah, you won't buy the sling. Okay, cool. I can sell you the arrow, the light crossbow 750 though. Yeah, that seems good. Right, sling, he won't buy that, so we will just chuck it on the ground. Cool. So that clears up, that was basically 3,000 gold to clear up some inventory space. This was actually money off, because it was 6,000, but we only paid 5,250 because, yeah, we got rid of the other one. So that's fine. So that all works. Oh, interesting. I don't know why I went into... I was just like, oh, this is the thing that says abilities. And I was like, what does that mean? Anyway, that's fine. So now he has that, so we can do ranged things if we want to there. You still have a short bow on you? I guess we might as well keep it on you because there's no real reason not to. It's just kind of like one of those ones where I'm like, why bother? Okay, cool. Well, that seems good. I think though those are good things. I'm tempted to buy the undead axe, but again, I have nobody who uses it currently. If we had an axe user, like Corgan looks like he might be an axe user, then we might do something with that. Also, there is a potential that we become an axe user because we do have an axe here, but we don't have any axe proficiencies yet. So it seems like a little bit early to buy one. Also, we might want to be a flail user so we can use the Flail of Ages. Anyway, there's options, there's options. Really, we don't want to be in melee because we're an archer, is the real thing, but anyway.
With all speed, comrade.
Let's explore this place. Yeah, we could go to Joaquin Promenade, but I think I've been told that there are shops around here as well somewhere. Yeah, so there are shops around here, so we could maybe do our... Am I hearing shouting?
We continue on our path, and I cannot help but wonder if we walk in balance. I have a role to follow.
Okay, well, she decided to start speaking to us. I guess I didn't. But yeah, we can get things identified here as well as we can anywhere else. Your role as a druid? As a harper and as a druid. They are complementary despite bards being thought the harper standard bearers. Both seek balance over all. I think I have done so. Sometimes the proper course is hard to see. What is best overall might seem barbaric at first. You will know this if you deal with harpers in the future. An ominous turn of phrase. If you dread such a meeting, why not avoid it? The goal is what matters, despite a questionable method. Balance in politics, balance in nature, balance in oneself. All take strong measures to maintain. I think I am the one out of balance, not you. I think many things. I need more time to consider this. I'm afraid you'll have to indulge my silence for a time longer. I apologize for interrupting you. Okay.
For honor and glory.
Fair enough. Said Storekeep. Hello. What are you doing out here?
Greetings, good customer. A pearl to you.
Why, hello, my good lord. You look like a connoisseur of fine wares with a keen eye as well. I might have a few trinkets to interest one such as you. These trinkets of yours wouldn't be stolen, would they? Stolen is such a relative concept, my lord. It's better to say these trinkets have found their way through various means into a market that redistributes them. Some articles may be missed, aye, but others may not. Alas, I can only turn a blind eye and simply offer them at a fair and low price to my customers. Alright, what you got? Right. You have an identify service. Well, that is in of itself valuable. Condor. Ooh. Protection scroll. Cursed scroll. Wonderful. You got anything else here? Short bow. Tugin bow. Have we got any other unidentified things on us? Let's have a look. Just want to check this one. Nope. Everything's identified in there. That's fine. I didn't sell the gold ring. Whatever. Double check that my scrolls are all unidentified here. Oh, that's books. I forgot. We keep books. This one. Yeah, they're all identified. Cool. What's Condor? At first glance, the sword appears much like any other. In the presence of any shape-shifting creatures, however, the blade becomes warm as its power stirs. Its namesake was the original owner of the weapon, and his tale, though mostly long forgotten, was wrought with treachery and deceit. Rumours persist that he paid a fearsome price for this blade, but with it he revealed the true identities of those who sought to betray him. Their names and crimes, however, are long since lost to history. Okay, it's a +1 longsword that's good against shapeshifters. I think we could probably sell that. I don't know. We'll put it in the bag for just now. It might get sold. But like we'll sell it if we've got something to buy. So that's obviously garbage. This. The Tugans are a nomadic people widely dispersed across the steppe regions of Faerun, but bound together by a common bloodline. The bows they make are especially tailored for their mobile warriors. The process used is carefully guarded, but the result is well known. Any bow of Tugan origin can be fired faster than is possible with a normal one. So 3 shots per round. Wow, that's really quite quick. And you just got a short bow on now? Well, that's a direct upgrade for you. Yeah, okay. Hello. Let's see what you have. Now, I'm going to sell the short bow. We'll also sell the cursed scroll for 90. Yep, don't need it. Cool. I think we're good here. Oh, wait, sell the gem bag. As in the gold ring in it. Cool. Let's see what you got. Poison throwing daggers, sling +2. Okay. Full plate mail isn't really needed. We'll buy your potions of healing. We'll buy all 11 of them. Yeah, that seems like a good purchase for us. Right. And then... Who bought them? Oh, we did. Okay. Well, they can just stay there for just now then.
What is it
Cool.
now?
That was
Helm
good.
guides my path.
What have we got here? This one? Nothing in it. Okay, so this is the Jansen house. Okay. Well, let's let ourselves in. I mean, there's no law against it. Just walk in somebody's house. Why is your house green?
The best leaders also follow.
Hello.
Who are you?
Tat keeps pinching me. Okay. My Jansen. Hello.
My lady, I feel most terrible about my burst of temper the previous day. Would you allow me the opportunity to apologize and try to explain?
Okay. Very well. I will listen to what you have to say. I am most thankful, Felix. Sometimes, you see, my zeal for justice and valor can become too much. There is an anger in my heart that I cannot seem to control. I see injustices everywhere, my lady, and I wish to do nothing but strike out against them. But even when I do, I keep on striking out. The hate and anger only grow. When I spoke to you of fighting against evil, I became angry. But it was more anger at my inability to be as good and lawful as I might wish to be. I am sorry, Felix. I truly am. I'm unworthy of my vows. Okay. You are not unworthy. You just need to strive harder to achieve self-control, Anomen. I suppose you are correct, my lady. I must struggle to continue my battle against evil, and I must struggle to achieve this contentment that others speak of. Perhaps a time will come when such a thing will come naturally to me. I do not know. The test will be the final arbiter of it. Okay. Quick save. Hello.
How do you do? A pleasant day, yes?
You must be friends to Jan, garbed as you are. If he's not here, you might catch him at the government district selling turnips. He might even be downstairs in the garden. Downstairs in the garden? What kind of weird place is this? Also, this is my money now. Also, Tat? Stop.
You're a stranger.
Kitty always poops in the turnip garden and Ma gets angry. Okay. My money. Also my money. Here. Will not pick up a dagger to sell for 5 gold. Will check every container for 1 gold. It is a conundrum. Right.
It shall be done.
Uncle Gerhard.
And done well.
Hello. Hello, Uncle. Really? Alright, there is a path round there.
I just came here to find some turnips, I swear.
Where's that blasted chicken? Methinks he swiped my sausage. Mine. And quick save. And mine. Don't know what's going on in here, but all of this is mine. 1 gold. That's fine. You want to open some of these? So, like, open
I can
that.
dance on the head of a pin as well.
Lockpick failed? Oh, no.
Very well.
Right, you want to unlock this?
Fleet of foot and all that.
Nice. It's empty. Cool, cool. Do you have the highest open locks? 85 versus 60 versus 100. So you have 100. So let's see. Open that lock.
Very good.
Well, sure, and then you got a potion of freedom, which gives you free action. Alright, well, sure, we have those now. Cool. Well, that was a weird house to be in. Oh, well, okay.
Long live the Order of the Most Radiant Heart.
Wait, are we
For
missing
I
someone?
draw from the pool of right and
We are,
strike in
yeah.
their
Go up the
name.
stairs. Please join in with the squad. Right,
With
now
all
leave.
speed, comrade,
Cool.
for honor and
Oh,
glory.
Turl's walking towards us. It's definitely walking towards us. Let's get into fighting formation.
Good day to you.
Anomen Delrin, son of Kor. I come as bearer of dire news. Your father requests your presence at his estate. Dire news, say you? What reason would I have to return to my father? Your sister is dead. Was foully murdered by all accounts. Dead? By hell, murdered. How can this be? Why would you say such a thing? I'm truly sorry, my lord. Perhaps you should return to your home as your father has requested. Aye, and right quick, Felix, make haste. We must head for my father's home in the government district of Athkatla. Well, what do you mean? No, obviously we're gonna go. Yes, I'm mourning for the loss. I was just reading these ones. Like, no. Yeah, obviously number 2. I mourn for the loss of your sister, Noman. I am truly sorry. We shall make our way to your father's house with all haste. I must discover the truth about this murder. Let us go. Well,
Helm guides my path.
you know, we explored one house. I guess now we have to discover the truth about the murder of his sister. Well, you know, we explored a little bit. We went this far. We went into a couple of things. We at least got to, you know, work out what kind of, you know, equipment we already had. Never been to the government district. Oh no, that means we're going to get like 1,000,001
The
things
best
here.
leaders also follow.
I can work
In the
with
name of the
this.
council, I am here to keep order.
Halt! Drop your weapons and keep your hands and fingers where I can see them. Are you sure that some of them, they don't look like them? I ain't taking any chances. You saw what happened to the commander. Look at the way they're equipped. It could be them. At ease, soldier. I'll not have you running around accosting people on my watch. Sir, he was just making sure they were not a threat. These people are not who you were looking for, I am certain. We'll cause panic if we accuse everyone. You, if you've seen any suspicious or anything suspicious or unnatural lately. What do you mean? What are you looking for? There have been reports of fighting in the streets at night, something to do with the supposed Shadow Thief Guild and a rival. If you do see something, just keep your distance. I've already had uninvolved people go missing. I don't need any more. Keep out of the streets at night, citizens. All the decent folk are asleep at these hours anyway. Oh, I'm sorry.
It shall be done, and done well.
Well, in here, which one is his father's one? That's gonna be the Delrin estate down here. Right, so let's head down this way.
My merry friend.
Greetings, you are known to me, your deeds are known to those I serve. I think I should introduce myself. I am Medine. I represent one of the masters of the Athkatla Order of the Cowled Wizards. He seeks to employ you in a matter of some urgency. Oh, and what matter are you referring to? The matter is most sensitive. I've been given little knowledge of it. Tulgarius, the one whom I speak for, is eager to meet with you and discuss these matters. Alright then, tell me how I go about meeting this Tulgarius. You'll be most pleased. Master Tulgarius can be found in the government building behind me. You may go within. Don't tarry over long, my friend. Alright, I assume that that's like flavor text and not
Let
actually...
me have a taste. Come.
Okay. I was going to say, I assume it's only flavor text and not actually, you know, we need to go into the building right this second. Also, you know this is the only choice. Be sensible. You do paint a rather pretty picture. I heard some nasty stuff about what happens to those who that join. Rumors and hearsay. I am here before you as the proverbial horse's mouth. You may take what I say. You may take what I say at my word, or you will end like all the others will. See, there you go, threatening. Though I suppose my own guild is threatened no less. I just don't know. You know, you just haven't said it out loud yet. Perhaps, but Wait, someone is listening to us. Get out of here before they see us. Go. We'll take care of these spies. Okay, kill them.
Oh, I am good.
I'm quite happy to kill you. Don't you worry.
With vengeance.
The town crier just standing here like, you know, just kind of being here. Alright. Well. Fine, I'll grab all the loot because I suppose we
I
are
can
in
carry
town.
no more. What was given is now upon the ground.
Right. So you just have a bastard sword. Anything that isn't important we'll just chuck there. A note. The Shadow Thieves weaken day by day and cannot protect their own members from the night they claim to know so well. What do your guild dues pay for beside the opulence of the Shadow Council? Join with us and receive what you know you are worth. We meet when the night is half past. You know the place. Okay. So we'll copy that and then keep a copy in our scroll case. These are going to Nalia, so she can try and learn them. I don't know if she knows any of those. That is just chainmail. And the rest are gems and junk. Right, there we go. Chuck that there. Chuck the gem bag over. I am making a conscious effort to try and make my inventory management better, because it just makes the game flow better if you're not constantly dealing with inventory management. But you know all the spells. Perfect. Well, we'll just stick them in the scroll case then. Right. Quick save.
Very well.
Move on. Oh, there's Jan. Okay, cool. Gonna completely ignore Jan for just now, because obviously he's got more going on. Delarin Estate, so it's probably down this way. Then down this way. And a little bit further. Okay. A little bit further. And then in here. Right, this seems like the entrance. Yep. Delarin Doorguard.
Declare yourself.
Lord and Noman, welcome home. Your father waits within. He is in the kitchen, deep in drink. He is angry with me? Yes, my lord. Nothing has changed. When your sister died, things became worse. I'd expected as much. Let him vent his bile on me if he so wills it. I am not the child that I used to be. Felix, let us enter. Okay, in we go. So we're now in your house, huh? Or your father's house, I guess. Your house when he's dead.
Well, the prodigal son returns, heir to his mother's foolishness as always. Well, let me ask you, how far have you roamed, son, running away from me?
Speak not of my mother, drunkard. You were never worthy of being her husband.
And yet I was. Your father as well. Never forget that, boy. Your mother would still be alive if you children weren't such a handful. Shut your mouth again, father. We've had this conversation before, and I've not the patience to listen to it again. You will listen to whatever I tell you to, Noman. Respect your father, Knightling. I'm still the man of this family, and you will obey me. Yes, father. I lost my temper, and I apologize. It took you long enough to get here. It wouldn't hurt you to come and see your father now and again. Father, where is Moira, your daughter? What's happened to her? Idiot boy, she's dead. Murdered by the Kalashite fiends. How did this happen? How do you think? It was Sarek, the Kalashite. It was not enough for him to take my business. He had to take my Moira too. But why would he kill her? She has nothing to do with your enmity. You understand nothing. He killed her because he could. For years I embarrassed him amongst the merchants, undercut his prices, and stole his customers. When my business failed, he had a monopoly on the Kalasham shipping routes. He would not be happy until I had nothing. In the end, Moira was all I had. Now he's taken her too. Where were the guards? Why was she not protected? Guards left months ago. I had no money to pay them with. Soon I'll lose my house as well. Sarek has taken all of it. All of your mother's and sister's things. He didn't take it, father. You lost it. You lost it. I lost it because you abandoned your family. If you hadn't run away, Moira would still be alive. You should have been here to protect her, save her from the brigands. I'm sorry. I did not know. You should have been here, Noman. Never forget that. It's too late to save her, but your work is not yet finished in Noman. What can be done? Moira's dead. She can be avenged, Noman. You must kill Sierk and his son. That's the only way that Moira's spirit can be at rest. As for your friends, well, they would do well to help you. For Sierk and the Kalashite is a very wealthy man, and his gold shall be their reward. I must see Moira's remains first, Father. It will take but a moment. Go then. She was cleansed on the pyre, and her ashes are kept in an urn by the pool. It was the place that Moira loved most of all. Felix, come with me to Moira's urn. I would speak with you. I would rather not come with you. Cremated remains make me painfully aware of my mortality. It's quite depressing, really. No, very well, I shall follow you. This way.
I am well worried by what has gone on in this place. Though the choice seems clear and right, I am hesitant to take it.
There are many who easily sidestep laws through wealth. Perhaps in this case it would be best to see why the law has failed so. Surely, if Saerk killed my sister, I must avenge her murder. Yet killing for the purpose of revenge is murder by the tenets of the order. I know not what I should do. Okay, so this is... Number 1 is, your father is right, go kill her. Number 2 is, do not let these thoughts of vengeance cloud your judgment. Killing for revenge is murder. You must be brought to justice, and you must be the one to ensure that it is done, or the answer is obvious. Everything that is wrong with this the situation is the product of this man, Sarek's scheming, your father's poverty, and your sister's death, both. Sarek life must surely be forfeit. No, obviously number 2. Do not let these thoughts of vengeance cloud your judgment. Killing for revenge is murder. Sarek must be brought to justice, and you must be the one to ensure it is done. What you say holds true, yet, as my father says, I am honor-bound to find my sister's killer and take his life. You are honor-bound to the vows you made to the Order. The path you are considering is evil, and no man, do not take it. Aye, this is right. I feel it in my bones. I've lived under the bitterness of my father's spirit my entire life. It has tainted me to the point where I am willing to partake in it. He can keep his hatred and drown his sorrows as he has done. Yet the question of my sister's murder remains. To be honest, I'm not sure I trust your father's version of events. All that he speaks of seems to be coloured by his hatred of Saerk. They have always been mortal enemies. If my sister was indeed murdered, then the magistrate would have investigated. My father's revenge be damned. I have sworn to uphold the law, and unlike him, I shall do so. Come, let us return to my father. He may yet be convinced to follow the lawful path. It is not my place to take revenge. Such an act would lead to chaos. Hey! Let's see what he says. You have seen the lifeless ashes of your sister Noman. Let not this terrible act go unpunished. Gird thy heart with righteous anger and slay thy sister's murderer.
Nay, father. It is time for this foolishness to end.
What do you mean to say, Noman? Only that killing Sarek in vengeance would be murder as surely as my sister's death was. The destruction of evil is never considered to be murder. Do not these knights that you seek to join take such missions themselves? Not in the manner that you suggest. We must take these charges to the magistrate. This is the only way to end this circle of violence that you have trapped us within. You fool boy. The magistrate will do nothing. She is a pawn of Saerk. Bailana Ianulin is a good and noble woman. You said this yourself before you slipped into the foul clutch of the drink. You dishonor Moira's memory. You would allow the killer of your sister to go free. You're despicable. You're an insect. I will not allow him to go free. He shall be taken before the courts if he is indeed the one who murdered my sister. How can you doubt such a thing, boy? Zerk is the killer. Do you have proof, father? The proof lies in the fact that he's taken everything else from me. Kill Moira would complete my defeat. I see now. Now I see. Such has always been the case in this household. This is about you and only you. Your daughter's death means nothing beyond how it affects your pride and your comfort. Boy, you've fallen in with evil. Step back from the line and honor your family before it's too late. I will not, father. I suggest no evil. I suggest a lawful path. Again I say, obey me, Anomen. I have obeyed you all my life and received naught but bitterness in return. A friend and I shall take this matter to the magistrate as the law requires. If you step out that door, you must never come within again. Don't do this, father.
Shut your mouth! If you leave now, you are forever banished from this place. You will be cast from this family and become a nameless dog, not fit to cower at my feet.
I have been cowering at your feet for all my life. Goodbye, father. Perhaps I shall see you again before you drink yourself to death.
You are nothing, boy. Nothing. Come, Felix, let us leave. We should go and see the magistrate in the Council of Six building, and see if anything can be done despite father's venom. Okay, quick save. We are going to have, like, just a little look around, though, first. Like, you know, like, there's stuff to steal. Oh, it's... By steal, I mean reappropriate. No, that's what we were told it was called, right?
If that is what you want.
With all speed, comrade.
Right, Hexat, what have we got in here?
Certainly.
Okay. Please open this one. Cool.
For honor
Steal the
and
last
glory.
pennies that he has, and then leave. So that'll go to you. That'll go to you. That'll go in there. Cool. You guys want to, like, walk out here?
Prevail.
Cool. Well, that was an intense
Helm
conversation,
guides my
but we
path.
are done with that. So now we're going to the Council of Six building, which is over here. Easy enough. Right, we have to go see the magistrate. Wasn't really anything else to investigate in there. If there was more rooms, we maybe would have tried to have done an investigation, you know, see what we could find, but there's 2 rooms. Realistically, we're not finding anything in there. So that's fine. There's a beggar over here. You walk into me?
I'm nothing of value. Please, let me be.
My apologies for the intrusion, sir, but might I prevail upon you for a single gold piece? Times are poor for me and my kin these months. I've been reduced to a mere beggar. Yes, certainly, here you go. You are a kind man, my lord, and I thank you truly for your generosity. Okay. Sure. Right. Oh, there's too many people here.
Also
I don't want to speak to Tolgarius. I want to speak to Bailana. Yeah, let's speak to a specific person. There's things to do here when we are exploring, but quite clearly that's not right now.
You are more than welcome in my sight.
Good business, my friends. Is there aught that I can help you with? Yes, honorable magistrate. I am seeking information on the murder of my sister, Moira Delarin. Ah, you must be the son of Lord Kor. An omen, is it? I am afraid that there is very little I can tell you regarding your sister's death. What do you mean? Surely you have found evidence to link Zerk to her murder. The man will be brought to before the courts to meet justice, will he not? There is insufficient evidence to connect Zerk Farhad to the murder. The only other person in your father's estate at the time was killed as well. Yes, my father cannot afford additional guards and servants, it seems. But is there nothing you can do? Surely you know that Zerk is responsible. I know of your family's feud with the merchant, but a motive is not enough without witnesses or evidence. The rule of law must prevail. Surely you understand. No, there must be something that can be done. Moira's murder cannot go unanswered. Answered? Take vengeance on the merchant, and he replies in kind, and the feud continues unabated. Is this not time for this hatred to be put to rest? Aye, I do not know. This Saurk may be innocent to no men. You cannot take vengeance on one who might be innocent. You're a knight, after all, first and foremost. Yeah, we're gonna stick with him being a knight. Yes, you are likely correct in this, my friend. It wrenches my heart that Moira's death should go unpunished, but there is little that can be done. I should not take vengeance upon a man my father believes is guilty only because of his pride. It could just as easily have been a burglar, perhaps. If it is this Saurk, the gods will punish him, even if the courts will not. The law may not be able to do anything in Omen, but such men as this Saurk always trip over their own schemes. If he is responsible, he will pay, as you say. It's been my experience that some crimes never end in punishment, by the law, gods, or otherwise. I will never let down my kin as you have, but then, you are not me. I wish I could return to my father and convince him this is the best way, but I am sure he will not even see me. He is a stubborn, vile man. Perhaps in time he shall see the truth of this matter. At least that is my hope. Ah, Felix, let us continue on your quest and leave this behind us. It leaves an ashen taste in my mouth that I would sooner forget. Oh. So, a Noman refuses to take revenge for his sister's murder. You don't get a ton of XP for that one. Okay. I am wondering. I think this is the right path, given what we did with him. And I'm assuming that's going to help. A Noman is bitter and sad, but agreed to put this matter and his father behind him for now. Right, I think this is the right path to take. I do wonder if there's another path for this quest where you take it.
It
And
shall
then
be done,
instead of just immediately
and done
going,
well.
right, quest done.
You must gather your party
You
before
go to the
venturing
place
forth.
and then like you discover more by going and speaking
Very
to
well.
Saurk. Like you say yes and then back out. I don't know though, like to be honest.
In the name of the council, I am here to keep order.
Okay. Anyway, but yeah, to be honest though, like it seems like it's a good ending for him, right? Because it seems like what you want to do is convince him that he wants to stay a knight. Because otherwise you're going to get a dark path for him, I would assume. But anyway. Hold you there. What have I told you about begging in the government district? I am sorry, sir. I truly am. All the people with spare coin are here and... Irrelevant. This is a decent part of town. I'll not have filth like you littering about. I warned you last time that this was your last chance. Tell me, sir, this man was begging from you, correct? No, he wasn't. He's just an innocent poor man trying to survive. Oh, I see. Well, it seems I was mistaken then. My apologies. Thank you. You've saved me. My deepest appreciation. Good job, Nalia. Good job. Right. We shall leave here, and it is back to the slums for us. I thought there might be more to his quest. I am worried that I have accidentally just chosen like the end quest option, but you know, it kind of seemed like the right option to choose. So you know, I don't feel that bad about choosing it, but it's a little odd that it just kind of ends. Okay, so there's Galen's house, which we don't want to go to. There's a cat there. We've already killed all the slavers. We looted this, of course. Right, then we have a derelict building next door. Yeah, let's break in here. Yeah, and then just walk in.
For honor and glory.
Well, there's stuff that we can grab here. A note. Oh, that doesn't seem good. What does the note say? Mr. Ployer, we have prepared the necessary spells and await your order. Our normal efficiency has been foregone in favour of, as you say, increased pain and suffering. Your payment was received, and though it should have been more, given your continued financial difficulty, it will suffice for now. We will strike when you have located her. I will strike when you have located her. Therese. Okay. No idea what that's about. What do you mean it's full? Where will we put all of our books from now on? Let's be honest, she doesn't have scrolls. Yeah, she doesn't have scrolls. We now have a second scroll case for books. Okay, like I need to find a base of operations where I can keep my books.
Path.
Boy and girl, you got anything to say?
You're a stranger.
My ma says you can catch the clap from an elf. Do you have the clap, elven lady? What is this clap you speak of, child? enough. Be gone. You are disturbing me.
Who are you?
They is always taking people from here to the coronet. I saw them do it once, and they had 'em all up in chains, they did. You're nothing but a big liar. I'm not. They does it late at night, they does, right from here. I was playing and I saws it. And what would they be doing with people in the chains at the coronet, eh? Ever think of that, you bleeding genius? How should I know, eh? Maybe Lieutenant puts them in his house special, he does. Aha. Ooh. Okay, well,
The best leaders
that leads you to I was about to ask a question. I'm like, definitely not. Who are you? Okay, we'll get to the question that I had in a second. The question that popped into my head and I went, no, I don't want to answer that, is it better if he was kidnapping them to eat them? Like to put them in a stew? Or is it better that he's keeping them as slaves? And I was like, no, that's not really a question where you want to compare those two, is it? Anyway. No, my name is Habib Khalid Ahmed Aleph, and I cannot be captured. I will throw my mighty scimitar at your head rather than suffer the indignity of prison. Hiya! Why are you attacking me?
Ah, yes, the city.
I guess we'll kill you?
And their accumulated wealth.
Fall and stay falling.
I don't really know why I killed him. He kind of threw some things at our head. Okay. Sure. He threw a scimitar at our head. He definitely told us he would do it, and then he did it.
I must
I
apologize.
don't really know
but
why,
I can carry
but he
no
did it.
more. I have set your item upon the
Okay.
ground.
That's all I came up here for, was that 3
I shall
gold.
go forth at your... Long live the order of the
Right,
most
quick
radiant
save.
heart. For I draw from the pool of light
Entrance
and
to the
strike
sphere.
in their name.
Ooh, okay. What we got here? We have 1 gold. Cool. This one? Nothing. Quick save. Let's head into the sphere.
It's just
And
like
in we
I
go.
thought it would be. Helping others and doing good things.
The gigantic sphere appears to have phased into the surrounding buildings, neatly cutting them off. It's locked. Alright. Open.
I can do that.
Mechanism does not have
It
a
shall be
conventional
done,
lock.
and done well.
Okay, well, I don't know what that is. It's a bit weird. That's okay. Quick save and continue our little circle round. A landlord? Ah, right. Hello, landlord.
You said something?
I can't believe this. My building is underneath that thing or inside it or somewhere. Your building? Oh, in a tenement. Came back from the coronet a few weeks back and wham, there it was. Replaced my building, it did. Hey now, wonder if that means I own it. It is my land after all. Hey, yeah, hey. Hey, all you folks, this here's my big sphere. Got that, it's mine. Alright. Well. That's fine, I guess. It's your sphere. I guess. I mean, it doesn't really give you anything, given you can't go in. A horse? A cow? Seems like an... You know what? Seems like an odd place to keep a cow. It is a little bit of an odd place to keep a cow, I would say. Now you might be asking, where would you keep your cow? And I would be saying, like, in a field. I really just don't feel like you would keep the cow in the city. Maybe I'm wrong. Wait, is this a bounty board? Looks like it might be. Oh no, it's just a sign saying the Copper Coronet. Okay. Wait, is that another way in? Where does this take you?
You must gather your party before.
Because that's the
venturing
entrance to the
forth.
Copper Coronet. Oh, there's an entrance
Very
here?
well.
Oh. That's really useful to know. I mean, it's not really useful, but like it's kind of useful to know. Sort of. We've been to the temple. We haven't been into Borinol's house yet, and then that's the last place in the slums that we need to go, so that we've explored the entirety of the slums. Which has been a multi-episode endeavor. Oh, 1 gold. Mine. This one. 1 gold, of course. Let's head over here. And grab that. Okay. Grab this one. Nothing. Okay. It's locked. Well, I mean, unlock it.
As you wish.
Everybody,
With
in we
all
go.
speed come for honor and glory.
Quick save. Start looting. Hex that.
Impressive.
Unlock. Okay, 1 gem. Grab this. That's fine. Unlock. Just assumed it was locked. And in this one. Yeah, okay.
Helm
Time
guides
to leave.
my path.
Come on, everybody. We'll figure out how to leave eventually.
The best
Right.
leaders also
Oh,
follow.
shut the door behind you. So what is that?
I must apologize, but I can carry no more.
I think you have the same lore anyway.
Set your item upon the
Warhammer
ground.
+1. Okay.
It
Cool.
shall be done, and done well.
Grab this. Okay. I was gonna say we've had a whole episode without combat, but I remembered we've actually been in 2 combats this episode. I was trying to think. I was like, it's been rather peaceful, but no, we have actually, you know, killed quite a few people in our peaceful episode. I mean, it's quite peaceful for us, and then probably less so, I would say. This one. Yep, we'll grab that. This one. Grab that. That can go over to you. That's Burning Hands, which you definitely already know. Up here, we'll grab these 2. And we've been to the temple already before. Wonder if the temple... Does the temple sell healing potions? That's the only thing we might want. I think we've already bought some from it, but maybe it restocked. I don't know if shops restock. They might. Black Market Thief. Hello.
Hi, friend.
Aye now. Would you be a mite interested in buying a few wares at the barest prices in Athkatla? Alright, let's see what you have. Now that's the spirit. +1, +1, +1. I'm really interested in a +1. +1s are cool, but like we can find them. Yeah, I don't need any of this garbage. Yeah, that's fine. Quick save. Head in here. Okay.
Very well.
First of all, steel. Second of all, steel. You're just standing in the void? Okay.
I welcome you with outstretched hand.
Okay, so... Sell elixirs of health. Potions of genius. That's the one that you need to learn things automatically. Pretty much. We'll buy a couple of those. Raise dead. These are useful. Restoration's probably useful. Yeah, let's grab 4 restoration. 4 restoration. Done. We're out of money, but like that seems like a very good, you know, use of our money. Yes, so we can just keep those for just now. And well, actually, given the game ends otherwise, let's put these in there. Who was I speaking with? You? Yeah. Let's stick these in there. He might even be able to use the Raised Dead Scrolls. I mean, he is, in theory... Yeah, a ranger is able to cast, like, that type of spell, isn't he? Yeah, and you don't need to be of a level to cast a
The
scroll.
light shall prevail.
Yeah, we can probably cast that. Oh, I think about it. Let me just put that to backpack. Yeah, we can cast it. Oh, that's cool. I'd actually in my head, I was like, oh yeah, we can actually use, you know, ranger spells because we are a ranger. And we can use druid spells, I should say. Okay. Well, priest spells in this one. Just keep working back. Priest, ranger, druid, all the same thing. But we can use those types of spells. That's cool. Okay, so we've explored the entirety of the slums. We've completed a No Man's quest, which seems like it ended too soon. I don't know. I'm not overly worried about companion quest ending early because I'm like, we do have a lot of companion quests to do. But I am a little bit like, well, what if it was really good? But anyway, I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. Next time, I think we might just head to a different district and explore. The government district would make some sense because we've already been there and there were people who wanted to speak to us there. But yeah, I don't know. We'll go and explore. We also maybe need to go back to the promenade. Now we have some money, although we don't have any money anymore because we spent it all. Oh yeah, it's going to make it difficult to have Galen's money for him, isn't it? Given that we've spent it all. Okay, we might need to do the other quest as well. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.